I have this little thing on my lip right here. Anyway, I'm back into training legs again. I thought about it. It was mostly because yesterday I was doing 4 plates on leg presses for 3 sets of 5, but the first 2 sets were kind of easy, so I decided to add another plate per side, and that's where yesterday's video came from, of me leg pressing 5 plates a side. And then I realized I have not really been training legs hardly at all. I'm still lifting a pretty good amount of weight for my age. So considering that, I thought maybe I have some pretty good genetics for legs, some pretty good leg strength genetics. Also have sometimes the angle depends a lot. It depends a lot upon the angle, but my calves are pretty big. Sometimes they didn't look the biggest in that video, but they can look pretty big at times. I have 17, 18-inch calves, somewhere around that. A lot of that's probably because I'm fat, but anyway, very shaky camera. Definitely not my fault. I've kind of been very rarely, or I just haven't been putting a whole lot of emphasis on training legs, hardly at all, lately. So I think it's a good thing. I've also heard, training legs can add a lot. Even to your deadlift, it can add quite a bit. Especially to your squat, obviously. And I'm a power lifter, so I'm definitely gonna gain from having a much better squat and a pretty good, or wait a minute, let me rephrase. I'm a power lifter, so I'm going to gain heavily from having a really good squat and having a slightly extra good deadlift. Because it doesn't help deadlifts that much, training, especially not training quads. Training hamstrings definitely does help quite a bit for deadlifts, I'd say, especially in the mid-range. But training quads isn't quite as helpful for deadlifts, but it still is helpful, and it's incredibly helpful for squats. Obviously, I've repeated that way too many times, but yeah, I'm kind of just trying to add a little bit of extra time to this video, so that the video doesn't end up being a short. Yeah, that's it. Oh, wait. I'm also just doing squats 3 days a week now. I'm only doing 3 sets, and at the current moment, they're pretty low intensity. I'm kind of just trying to get back into the groove. Currently doing 3 sets of 1 to 3 reps. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure how much I'm going to improve, but whatever.